Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I am going to be submitting the bulk of my comments for the record, but I've heard a few things that I think bear addressing. Gimmicks, one-time transfers, and games. Now, in any kind of business model, anywhere on earth, when one department is overperforming its expectations and generates a bonus or surplus, it is regularly within that company shifted to other departments that are underperforming. We had dead, stayed money in accounts, sometimes for 2 and 3 years, just sitting there. Now, for what some people might call gimmick, I call efficiency. For me, going to the tax base and strapping them for more money is not a first option. It is a final option, and this budget does this. Now, Mr. Speaker, one of the things that really caught my attention, and I appreciate all the tributes being given to you. You won't hear it out of me. I've shared 2 counties with them for 10 years.
I recognize a left-handed compliment when I get one, too.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've got this table here, and it just gets down into raw, hard numbers. We're beating on how poor we're doing our schools. And you know, when you look at all those colorful lines on there, and I go back to the previous administration, the best they ever did in funding schools was $3 billion behind where we are now. Now, you want to call it a gimmick? Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't think of raiding the entire rainy day fund. You beat us to it. I'm sorry we didn't float bonds that single-handedly dropped our bond rating an entire letter grade. Sorry, you beat us to it. Now, what this is, and here's why I rise, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I don't fall prey to that government has to have its nose in every dealing of every day of our lives. They say we're not creating jobs yet, or unemployment is the 2nd lowest in the United States of America. Must be doing something right. Call Obama? For what? Why don't you call those guys at UPS that just got their benefits savaged by that plan? They're a little ticked off. Mr. Speaker, the responsible vote is to vote for this budget. We do not spend what we do not have. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Vote for this bill.